Keselowski routes field to earn win at Martinsville Speedway. Martinsville, Virginia. Brad Keselowski led 446 of the 500 laps around the shortest track on the NASCAR schedule and was only challenged a handful of times by Chase Elliott, the only driver to pass Keselowski on the track Sunday. Although Elliott led 49 laps, a late caution sent the field to pit road and Keselowski beat Elliott back to the track. Elliott could never get the 446 laps led is the most for a winning driver since Kyle Petty led 484 to win at Rockingham in 1992. It was the most lap. He credited the off-season work by Ford, which rolled out a new Cup car at the start of the season, and the Team Penske pit stops that got him off pit road first every time he came in for service. Ford has 3 wins this season, all from Team Penske, while Toyota won the other 3 races. Martinsville, a paperclip-shaped track at 0.526 miles, typically forces drivers to gouge each other out of the way. The tight confines. The one time Elliott did pass Keselowski, he studied Elliott's lines and took notes for when he was back out front. Keselowski started the race third behind teammate Joey Logano, who led the first 5 laps of the race. Keselowski beat Elliott finished second in a Chevrolet from Hendrick Motorsports, the first top 5 finish for a Hendrick driver this season. Win. Kyle Busch was third in a Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. Busch had won 2 Penske driver Ryan Blaney was 4th, while Gibbs driver and 5-time Martinsville winner Denny Hamlin was 5th. Stewart-Haas Racing drivers Kevin Harvick and Clint Bowyer were 6th and 7th, Gibbs driver Martin Truex Jr. was 8th, then Shore drivers Eric Almirola and Daniel Suarez completed the top 10. Ford drivers took 6 spots in the top 10, while Gibbs and Toyota claimed 3 of the slots. Jimmy Johnson leads all active drivers with 9 victories at Martinsville, but his struggles spanning more than a year continued Sunday. He was lapped during no repeat winner. Clint Bowyer was the defending race winner and worked his way to 5th as he exited pit road from a pit stop in the 3rd stage. But he was penalized. Bowyer was flagged for speeding on the next round of pit stops, too, and finished 6th. NASCAR goes to Texas Motor Speedway on Sunday. Kyle Busch won the more AP Auto Racing end.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.